Welcome back to Creation Research Live. Yes, we're still in Iceland and we've come to a very special spot. We're up on the sort of the high plateau here, and you can see behind me that thing that looks a bit like a volcano. Well, that's not surprising because it is actually a volcano called Oke. And there used to be a glacier on there, and it used to be called Oke, which literally means Oke Glacier. But you know what? In 2014, it was declared dead, officially the first glacier in Ireland to go completely extinct. And in August 2019, they actually erected a little plaque up there, which we're hoping to get up to later and see. It's a bit of a hike, so we certainly won't make it the whole way today, but we sort of came to scout the area out. The plaque commemorates the glacier, acknowledging the fact that it is extinct and acknowledging the fact that we did it, and hey, we need to try and save it. In fact, we need to try and save the whole planet, or so the story goes, because these glaciers are melting not just in Iceland but all over the world. It's man's fault, global warming, climate change. We've got to do something about it. And you see this in every single plaque, and you see it in every single museum that you go into. Of course, there's always more than meets the eye. If you actually look into it a little bit, they realise that Oke actually went extinct on its 700th birthday. In other words, it came onto the island in the 1300s. It went extinct in the 2010s. Came onto the island? Yes, there's wonderful evidence, not just from British history and documented times, but also, people have been living in Iceland for quite a while. And one thing that you find out is when the Vikings first came here, they were growing grain. They were growing food. They had, you can dig up the pestle and mortars that they were using in the farming tools. You can't do that today in Iceland very well. It's just not viable in the slightest. Yes, when the Vikings came here, it was a lot warmer, but then don't be surprised, the average global temperature was several degrees warmer than it is today. Global warming? Yeah, we haven't actually reached the height that it was in the 11 and 1200s. But then once you reach the 1300s, you begin to have a dip, and it begins to get colder. It's recorded all over the world, not just in the fact that a glacier came onto the island, but also if you go to the UK, you find hundreds of abandoned medieval villages in the 13 and 1400s when it just got too cold, and they had to leave and go and find somewhere else to live. Yeah, Earth's climate has not been lovely and blissful, and then suddenly it started to get warmer because of man. The reality is, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down. The glacier behind us, born 700 years ago, went extinct in the last couple of years. There's still a little bit of remains at the top of the volcano, but the reality is, the climate has been going up and down and up and down. You need to get the true history of global warming, you need to get the true perspective on climate change, and to find out more about this highly controversial but fascinating issue, go to www.creationresearch.net.